Welcome, my friends, to the second half of our Fuecoco Community Day adventure in Pokemon Go, where today we are wrapping up this absolutely fire event. Yes, I just made that pun. No, we will not dwell on it any longer. Let's see what happens, shall we? All right, Chad, I did some mining off camera. So it took a while, but I finally got, you actually see up in the time difference I'm going to put up on screen. I finally completed all of the research that we needed to. I even took over a couple gyms, got one back there, one way over there with the Feraligatr. I got like 2 spaces left on my Pokemon. I found an extra, I got another shiny, so that makes 6 shinies. This will make another, will it be shiny? That's not what I want to do. Will this one? It's not going to be shiny. That's all right. I was at less than 100 Pokeballs, and a lot of it's because I kept trying to make those great throws and losing Pokeballs, but I am down to 9 Pokeballs. I am solely relying on great balls. Granted, I can get a couple more No, I don't need to make any more great throws. Just catch the Pokemon. I don't. I can easily get some more from research if I just do a little extra walking. For I want to say tomorrow. Blaze is still hanging out. Yeah, I should be back up to at least maybe 50 Pokeballs within a few days. But anyway, that's the first bit of this research taken care of. Depending on what the next bits look like, there's a little extra pass. There's another Fuecoco. 1, 2, 3. Now I'm starting to think that Prof really is just on vacation. What is that? What is that? I mean, okay, I heard something about that. What's with the why was it doing that background? Huh? Oh, you're not too bad. Oh, neither's your friend. Nice. But now I'm full on Pokemon stories. Oh, by the way, I found a shiny Fampy a few days ago. Yeah, shiny Fampy. Little elf in action. Let's go. All right, what's next? Where is it? What is it? Oh, I just gotta catch 30 Pokemon. Well, okay, I've got 1 space, so this is gonna be a slow goer. If I find a hundo at this point, that's the only thing I can think of beyond what we've already got to be like, oh, that's right. I gotta stop using Pokeballs. I'm almost out of Pokeballs. Man, how are we gonna, somebody gonna drive? I guess you could, it's wide enough to, man. Oh, there's a whole congregation back where I was. Hey man, what's up? Nope, not using Pokeball. Using a great ball. I'm gonna be out of all sorts of Pokeballs by the time, how did I get that? I'm gonna be out of all sorts of Pokeballs by the time this is done. I'm gonna get out of the road. Like, no one's around here driving. Please, still, just don't stand in the middle of the road, please. That's not. Oh my goodness, that scared the tar out of me. It's just a raid happening. This is Holosis. Oh my goodness. Like, what is that? What is that noise? I'm also realizing I should probably turn down all these noises. I don't want those catching on my GoPro. Yeah, I'm gonna turn that down. Thank you. Okay, so that taken care of. You know, yep. Should have been lazy. Should have just swapped to the great ball. That's why you don't be lazy. Don't be lazy. Oh no, there's a car. There's like a work truck coming. I think that, yeah, they're turning in here. No, they're not. Like, I'm not doing anything illegal. I don't believe I'm doing anything illegal. I just don't. If there's one place I don't want anyone like bumping into me, it's back here, because like this is like the most sus area. Some dude with a camera in back of the place. Oh, they are turning in here. Okay, well, we're gonna hope that I just get a wave by. If I just wave by at them. Oh, they're stopping. They're literally stopping. No, they're not. All right, got a wave. Yep. Okay. Oh, try not to show any license plates or anything, but you see that big old truck back to me. Okay. Well, friendly Arkansas. I'm gonna catch a Fuecoco. I just used a Pokeball again. I wasn't really thinking. Nice. Dad, Mom, I promise I'm trying not to do anything illegal. Just saying that in the open probably doesn't give any comfort to anybody. But anyway, we got plenty of Fuecoco over here to catch, so just gonna hang around this area. Let's go by this tree. Let's go over by this tree. Let's throw a Pokeball. I'm down to 4 Pokeballs. All right. Yeah, I wonder if they had. What if they saw me like up there? What would happen? I don't even think I need to bring that up anymore. He's just gonna go down this tree. Round the tree, doo-da, doo-da. I look like a goofy doo-da, yahoo. I think it's at this point I need to just face the facts that I gotta just time-lapse this. Instead of just trying to fill the void. Time-lapse it! Never mind, we just found another shiny. Well, I'm not necessarily, well, I'm trying not to complain, because like on the one hand, I love getting shinies. On the other, the one time I need to not get any shinies, I'm faced with a difficult decision. Do I transfer a shiny? I've got proof of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shiny, 8 shinies. We're up to 8. Yeah, 8 shinies. That's awesome. I've got the video evidence, and I'm sure Prof would love to have a shiny for his research. Do we dare? We do. We do dare. We dare do. Farewell, dear friend. If that had been another shiny, I was gonna lose it. Like in a burst out laughing kind of way. Like that would have just been the most hilarious follow-up ever. But I used a Pokeball again. Yay! Okay, now we time lapse it. Hey, time lapses are great, but at a certain point, a simple jump cut is gonna have to suffice. Okay, I didn't think that through. I figured I'd catch 2 more before I actually got to the catches you can give in the research to help complete this section. But I've gotten to the point where I can start actually collecting these guys and catching them to help complete the second to a third section of this entire squirrel. Would you give me a shiny? I got 2 more shinies, by the way. I will show in a second. Oh, dude, I'm actually kind of happy that I've been getting, you know, yeah, I am rather happy that we haven't getting this, but there's a lot of Fuecoco, dude. I am happy that we've been getting all these, nice. I am happy that we've been getting all these shinies, don't get me wrong, but there is a part of me that it's not a good part, so I've had to deal with that, but there's a part of me that's been like, why with all these shinies? Like, the one time I don't want a whole bunch of shinies, but like, Hayden, be grateful, dude. You are getting a bunch of shinies. And I am grateful. I am very... Okay, I guess we're doing that one. Speaking of which... Okay, well, let's see, that was like the one major thing when catching all these shinies is... Yeah, I'm very low on storage. So I need to get more storage. Woo! Yeah, you're staying. You're staying. You're here. You're here to stay with us. You're part of the family. Hey, you've been disowned. I'm sorry, I shouldn't sound that mean. So that makes, including the one I did transfer earlier, these 3, there's 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11 shinies. For those who will most likely never see, because the video, as I mentioned in that previous video, suffered quite a bit of lost footageness, so will not most likely see any form of major release on the channel. I still got some clips, so maybe I could do something with them. But with the Ralts Community Day Classic, oh, we can't do it like that. With the Ralts Community Day Classic, I was shooting for the goal of beating our record of our Fuecoco Community Day record of 10 shinies. I believe it was 10, or actually no, I believe since we, yeah, I think I went for 12 to beat it. 10 would have tied it. Then it would have been 11. I don't know, but I was shooting for the record. I barely made it, and I put myself through the ringer trying to get that done. It was not an entirely pleasant time via myself toward myself in that particular day. Meanwhile, in Fuecoco Community Day, left and right, up, down, take you to Lazy Town, there's been shinies everywhere. So I'm rather happy about that. But I need to, I'm that kind of guy who, like, even if something like that's happening, if there's a mild inconvenience, it can kind of bring me down and dampen the mood. And yeah, I can kind of not really focus on the fact that, hey, I'm getting all these shinies. Count your blessings, awesome dog. So that's number 4 of the research. Regardless, I'm happy with the shiny count. That, wait, oh, that's right, I transferred 2. So I've got it. Hey, I don't have to keep going back and forth. At least 3 times. Let's jump off that top. Let's just continue this research. Let's see what's up next. I'm surprised that we haven't had the tip, because like with the Poplio and the Rowlet Community Day. Like, I had to do some evolutions up to, like, Primarina with the Popplio, for example. I had to get to Brione? I promise I know how to pronounce it, I just can't remember. Oh, hi. Yeah, buddy, you know, maybe. Yeah! And then into a Primarina, I had to do some evolutions. I'm surprised we haven't been seeing... Oh, that was the wrong thing. I'm surprised we haven't been seeing any of that yet, so I'm not entirely sure. It's a bit of a different, not bad, but it's a little bit of a difference from what's been going. Maybe it's because his prof doesn't have too much for us to take care of, which ain't bad, but it's different. What do y'all think we're gonna get? We get 30 Ultra Balls, we get some Stardust. What Pokemon shall we receive? No, not the button to later. If you guess Fuecoco. Toss like a boss. Oh, Blaze, buddy, that was your moment, dude. That was your moment to shine, man. All right. 3, 17, 62. We've reached the final. No! No! Are you kidding? Now, it's not going to be completed within this video, mainly just because I've already sent as many gifts to as many friends as I can today. You've got to be kidding me. No stinking way. No way. Dude, can I send any gifts? I seriously doubt. I mean, aside from, well, speak to my laziness, I believe I've still got some friends who I don't personally know. I don't mean to sound offensive when I say this, but it's mainly just for, you know, paranoia purposes. For safety, as you all know, I do, you know, remote ratings with like Pokebattle or Pokegenie, invited by people I do not personally know. Normally, I will just unfriend afterwards, just kind of keep to myself, you know, just friends, only people I personally know permanently on the friends list. And I've got a few that I don't currently recognize as personal friends. I believe I gotta go unfriend them. They might just be my only chance. Well, they really are my only chance, honestly. I gotta add some stickers, so I'm gonna send this one. And I'll do some shout outs with this one. And with each postcard, I gotta add a sticker. I'm gonna add my favorite of the Kanto starters. I'm gonna give you a nice solid high-fiving Bulbasaur. So I'm gonna send this shout out to, oh, hello doggy. Also shout out to Melagoose. It's that point of the video where things start to get interesting. Don't know if you can see, I'm currently looking at SD card errors. I'm not certain what's surviving from this. I have no clue. We've still got plenty of research to continue. So depending on what survives, I can recap whatever, I can continue the research later. It kind of works out because I can go home, I can charge up the GoPro batteries real quick, I can top things off. The biggest thing is just doing some Fuecoco evolutions. So that's the plan at the current moment. Head home, figure things out, see what's going on. I'll recap whatever I need to, and we'll finish the video off. All right, I'm back at home base. By the looks of things, I only ended up losing just a couple minutes off that last recording, so praise the Lord. I have to hurry things up real quick. So I got 5 minutes left in the calm day. I wanted to do some evolutions for the Fuecocos because you get a little bit some special perks in regards to that. So I'm gonna start with a shiny, and after that, I'm gonna collect a few things from the research. Fortunately, it turns out I'm about 98% sure, about missed it. Boom! It turns out you can keep the research past the calm day from what I've heard. I heard it from one place. A reliable place, but my brain, yeah. So sure, even if we don't finish it on this video, it'll be a little bit of a, you know, usually not really be able to complete our main goal from the start, but hey, even if I can still keep it past the calm day, not waste $2 and still be able to do it, could you please get down? I'm sure you're in the way. Thank you. Not waste $2, just get that thing out of the way. Boom! I'm more than happy with that. Skeledirge, let's go. Our first Skeledirge. I gotta be honest, I didn't have time to really reflect on the Crocalore! But I do have a little bit of a little glimpse image of what it looked like in my brain, so not a bad shiny from remember. But this one, not really one I like. I don't hate it. I don't have anything against it necessarily. Oh, dude, sweet. You are like right perfect for the Great League. The only other Pokemon I think I got in that category, I gotta go, Hayden. You gotta go. The only one I think I got in that category is my Blaziken, like I mentioned in the previous video. Obviously, I'm gonna power you up even more so. I don't. Well, maybe you stay in the Great. I don't know. But yeah, not a particularly, you know, a particular favorite shiny of mine. And now I do have one more Fuecoco. I didn't give you one yet. I'm not going to give you an attack quite yet. I have literally the perfect amount to keep you, to evolve you and not go under 1,000. That's going to look awesome. What was I saying? I don't know. Boom! All right. Crocalore, we've already done this. We've seen one of our previous videos. We already evolved the Crocalore. Not bad. Not bad. Oh, we got one left over. Sweet. But now it's time to achieve the final epic stage, and hopefully before that 5 o'clock, Hayden. Let's go, dude. As I've already mentioned, I'm sure Crocalore, love the design, love the color on it, but boom, Skeledirge. Other than the purple, which kind of sticks out a little bit to me in a, not like a super negative way, but kind of like in a bad way, so to speak. Other than the purple, it kind of just doesn't really fit for me. Maybe if it was like orange, yellow or something. I'm not entirely sure. That's like the only little thing that just kind of is a little bit. He's got a bird on his head. That's awesome. Went from his little nesty sombrero to being a daddy. Are they firebird? I don't know how that one works. Also, where did that come from with the Fuecoco part? But overall, I like this Pokemon. I really do. I think it's a really cool design. It's cool that it's a little bit more on the simple side with some design. It's not the best out there, but I can't say it's bad. I gotta pick one more thing to evolve. I want to evolve one more thing before the end of the calm day. Or should I just get, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hope that this thing stays. If not, I'm just gonna collect. Oh no, I gotta do the encounter. Okay, it turns out the encounter was a Crocalore, so let me catch you real quick. I hope we got enough time. Even if we don't, even if that doesn't matter, we're gonna go get it past the time anyway, because it's the epicness. Okay, we got it. Beat the timer. What an epic thing of epic timeness. So epic. And that's the end of the calm day. Please tell me I get to keep there. And if it does, I'm planning for the next video, the follow-up video, to be just a day of just tackling research, just collecting and maybe doing a little research, most likely doing a little research. And if we keep that, we can just top that off in the next video. Okay, so I swiped up the app. Let's see. We do. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, let's go. All right, that's nice. Oh man, wait. I don't know if you have to like actually give them the attack. I don't know if they learn it when they evolve. I know that you can get a special attack during community days when you evolve into Skeledirge, into the final form. Don't know if I had to actually add the new attack or not to get it, but even regardless, just add a new attack on just in general. This has now become one of my strongest fire Pokemon. Even if I just power them up, I'm gonna power you up a little bit actually, yeah. Power you up. Okay, another strong firefighting for battles and stuff. I might keep you in the Great League. I'm not entirely sure. Even if I did, hypothetically, if I was to put you all the way up there, and I could very well kind of do so beyond the extra XL candies I'd need. So for now, I'm going to keep you down there. But the community day adventure has come to its end. I'm happy. I'm happy with how things ended up. It was a great day. It was a fun day. Had our fair share of challenges and fun, but it's time to wind things down. That makes it in. That makes it in, Hayden. That is right before you do the outro. Okay, but why? And on that weird note, thus ends the Fuecoco Community Day adventure. Thank you all so much for watching all the way through. And if you're still looking for some Pokemon Go content that just really warm your heart, then you can check it out up there. Until we meet again, my friends, y'all take care of yourselves. Peace to the...
You shall never escape my eternal wrath.
Fairly alarmed here.